What is up, my good friends? It is your old Power Closet Gamer back again for some more Age of Engineering. That is right. How are you doing today? I'm sitting on the roof of my temple, just sort of surveying the landscape and trying to think about what I should be doing. So I think today we're going to automate our fusion crafting. That's right. But before we do that, I've got some stuff that I wanted to show you. So I've been a busy boy, as I usually am between episodes, and I've been doing some more work on the temple, some more kind of little bits of design and things. If I can get through. Jesus Christ, where am I? Christ, that wasn't good. I kind of went inside my draconic core there for a sec. Right, let's hover for a second, and I apologise for the noise. So, what I've done is I've added some more crystals here and made kind of like a little energy grid that we've got going on here, so I can distribute to these different rooms as I need to, as I've started to moving some stuff over here. So I've got myself like a little control station here for my ME stuff, which is pretty good. It's kind of like the little control center for the temple, and that's now linked to an ME controller, which is over here in my little space window going on over here. I've also built myself some more crafting stuff in here, also in like a little space area, and also in addition to that, we've also got this little room around the side here that's got my drives in it. Pretty cool. I've only got one drive in there at the moment, and it's empty. But I need to move all the stuff over. It's a very, very long and arduous process moving everything over if I can get out of here. So that's pretty good. What we've got downstairs is what we need to do actually is are you ready to go behind the veil of the temple? If we drop down here, let's turn the hover off for the moment. Hover off, good. We can go behind the veil of the temple. So here we go, look. Little arrows point the way. And this is what's sort of behind the temple now. So this is very much a work in progress. I've started running some smart cables, and I've started colour coding the different corridors because it's quite easy to get lost down here because there's everything kind of looks the same. But this is probably what the underside of the temple is going to look like. So we're kind of behind the underground chamber at the moment. So this is where my fusion crafting is over here. So the only thing that I've got hooked up at the moment is this ME interface, which is going to be for our fusion crafter. So if I open up my wireless terminal, we are still hooked up to our old base because I haven't had the audacity to move it all over yet. And I've also made this little sort of infinity thing down here, which is a bit of an optical illusion. I don't know if I want to spoil that for you, but it doesn't go all the way down to nothingness. It kind of just gets smaller as it goes down, but it kind of gives the illusion that that it goes on forever. I remember watching what film was it that I watched? The Golden Child, and they were like these pillars that just sort of disappeared into nothingness. Which is what I wanted to try and do with that. I'm not quite sure if it works. Not quite sure if the illusion, if it gives the right level of illusion. I don't know. I might have to make it go deeper down. But I've got some energy crystals hooked up to these guys over there. Some people in the comments, my last video, thank you very much for that, just explained a little bit about how this energy crystal works. So the input and output is relative to the network itself. So if you want to import power to the network, then you have it as an input, and if you want to export power from the network, then you have it as an output, which is what these are. So these are exporting power from the network into the thing that's next to them, are they? They should be anyway, I think. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure if that's going to work or not. But anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to hook up some phantom faces to these guys. Yes, that's right, phantom faces. I've never really used phantom faces before. Although, tell a lie, I've used phantom faces in other mods, but not in this mod pack. Not in other mods, in other mod packs, I should say. So I haven't even taught my system how to make them, but I've been looking at the recipe and it's not too bad. So what I propose to do is find out where our base is, which is over here. So this is still all online. I've started moving some bits and pieces over, but I can't really afford to move it all over at once. Otherwise, everything will be offline, and it will take me like 3 or 4 days to move it all, and then I won't be able to record anything. And it's not much fun recording if I can't craft nothing either. So what I've done actually, in terms of the patterns, because storage was becoming a bit of an issue in our molecular assemblers, and I'll make some more when I move them over, but I didn't want to do that quite yet. What we've got is I've taken out all of the advanced rocketry stuff because from what I read, we're not going to need to use that stuff anymore, so that will free up a bit of space just in between us getting some more assemblers. So let's get these phantom faces crafted, shall we? Actually, let's teach our system how to make these, because they can be a bit of a pain in the arse. I won't tell a lie. And it's mostly going to work. Good. It's a bit laggy today. I don't know not sure quite what's going on. So let's put one of those in there, and phantom faces. I don't know if we've got advanced coils in our system. Have we got you in here? Advanced coils. Let's type in coil. What is going on out here? I can hear him. What are you doing? Hopping around. Hopping around outside the window. Son of a bitch. He's always trying to troll my videos. Do one, Larry. I ain't got no time for you today. I'm busy doing things. So it doesn't look like we've got those coils. I thought I did. I thought I had those coils, but never mind. We can get those set up right now. Phantom face, and then these coils and basic coils. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I had these on craft, on autocraft, but it turns out no. So let's grab one of those, and then let's grab this. Then that should be good. So we should be good to go to make one of these. Yes, nice. But I can't craft these. I was certain that I had those on craft, but never mind. We can put those. So this was the amount of space it freed up. Actually, quite a lot of space, and there's probably some more stuff that I can get rid of as well, but not quite yet. Let's get a coil. Actually, no, we've got the coil. So we should now be good to say, give me the pattern for this, phantom face, and then order. How many of these do we need? So we need 5 for each side, and then we need 1 in the middle. And then I think as well I need this this redstone phantom face, but only one of those, because the middle pedestal of our fusion crafter requires a redstone signal to trigger it to craft. We don't want to have to be going downstairs and telling it to craft. I'm not sure whether it needs a pulse or just a constant signal. If it's just a constant signal that it needs, then maybe we can figure out a way to do it. We could probably just put a switch on it. We'll figure that out when we get to it. So now let's order the phantom faces. Now I think I've got a couple of these in stock. I've got 2 in stock, so I need another 9. So let's get 9 of these going. That shouldn't take too long. It's a bit of extrusion of gold cables. Luckily, we've got the empowered diamantine crystals. But don't forget, our empowered stuff is going to take a lot less time with our fusion crafter because it's a lot faster. However, looking at the amount of stuff, the amount of recipes that need to go into the fusion crafter, I'm not sure if I need to have maybe 3 interfaces on it to cope with the amount of recipes. So it looks like it's struggling with this gold cable. Let me just check something. So it should be coming down here. Gold cable, yes. And this has got pulling and ejector, yes. And this is online. Are you online? Let me put one of these in there. It's online. Why is it not crafting? What's the crack metal former? Why are you not crafting? That should be working. Let me just get some gold and do it manually, and then I have to try and figure out why the hell that's not going. So we've got plenty of gold. It's not a problem. Let's put some of these in there. Then hopefully that will complete that craft. Is that completing the craft? Doesn't look like it's completing the craft. Why What's going on here? Well, we've got 5 crafted so far, so let's reorder those 6. Yes, 6 wasn't it? Because that's 11 total. So now we've got the gold cable in stock, so they should just craft straight away. Yes, yes, yes. And we've got a phantom connector as well, and we've got the phantom face. And we probably need one more actually, because for the phantom, well, I don't know if we need another one, but maybe we'll need one for this redstone face as well, which is some redstonia and some redstone and a phantom face in the middle. So let's go and let's go over to the crypt, okay? Because this is where the crypt entrance is. Now I need to do something around this door. What I might do is some more darkness around the door, but I'll have to think about it because I don't really want this to be visible. Because this is like the underground of the temple. This is like what the temple looked like before it was destroyed and weathered and broken and stuff. And this is like a little secret door into here as well. Look. Pretty neat, isn't it? I like the look of it. I think it looks pretty good. I wanted to do, what I was thinking of doing, was just like black corridors, but with maybe like white lines running through it, almost like a Tron kind of thing, and then have like a red corridor with red lines going through it, and then a blue corridor with blue lines running through it, kind of Tron-esque. I really like Tron actually; it's a good film. The first one was better than the second one. Right, okay, let's get these hooked up. So I'm just going to replicate what we see over here. So we've got like almost like a cross shape here. So what I'll do is if I can come through here, good. I will put 1 here, and these have got a range of 16. It says there, so that's pretty good. So I'll do these like this, and then have some conduits running to them, some Ender conduits. I could do them a little bit closer to save conduit, but I could do, yeah. Let me do that. Let's get rid of. Actually, no. Let's space it out a bit because then that'll make it easier for me to figure out what's going on. So let's have this one. What's this? How many away from the door is this? This is like 1, 2, 3, 4 from the door. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 from the door. Nice. There. Good. Okay, let's pop that one on top, that one there, then that one there, and then jump shift space, that one there. Good. Right, okay, so we're just going to link shift right click. So I think we actually need to click on these ones first actually. So shift right click on this one, and then that stores the block to the connector, and then shift right click on this one, then it connects. Good. And then we'll just repeat that for the middle one. So shift right click on there, and then shift right click on there, and it should say it's connected. Yes, connection is fine and working. And then we'll do the same for each of these. And we'll get this side set up first, and we'll test it and check it all works. And then we'll do the other side, which will be fine, I think. So this last one, and then to here. So these are all now connected. Good. So what we're going to need is some item conduit, and then probably some kind of filtering here. Maybe counting item filters. I'm not quite sure how we're going to do it. But first of all, let's hook it up to a chest actually. Let's hook it up to a chest, and let's grab a chest from our terminal in here. So just one chest. Okay, so we've got a chest, and probably what we'll do actually is we'll have the chest here, so the items come in and get delivered into this chest when we request them, and then we'll have this side going this way, like this, and then we'll have extract always active on there, and then these will all be insert. So have I got my Ender IO Ujimi flip? What was it called? Ender IO, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This here, that's it. Conduit probe, it's called. So shift click on this one, and then this one, this one, this one, and this one. That's quite easy to do, isn't it? Lovely. Okay, good. So they're set up. That's going to extract from there and go into there. Now we just need to think about some filtering for these guys. So if we look at our first recipe after we get some of these filters on order. Have I not got these on craft? I thought I had these on craft. Let's go and set these up so they're on auto craft. Where's home gone? Home's over here. So counting item filters, we need to get these set up. I thought I had them on craft. I think something is going wrong because we need a Z-Logic controller for these. And I've got, well, we need it for this guy, don't we? So have we got filters on craft? Let me just check this. We should have these on craft. We don't have these on craft. We've got Z-Logic controllers on craft, haven't we? Please say we do. Yeah, we do. We've got Z-Logic controllers on craft. So let's craft one of those in the slice and splice because that takes a few ticks to process. And then we can do this. So I'll do this off cam and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, good. So they're crafting now. They shouldn't take too long actually. It's just a case of the old slice and splice going. So it's doing all of the other stuff. It's just slowly processing these. I'm not sure if in future. There goes the stuff into the slice and splice. Anyway, oh, it was making the silicon. That was the thing. It's got a double layer capacitor in there at the moment. Maybe I could get an octadic capacitor in there. Have I got any of those in stock? I've got 65 basic, so I can probably make an octadic capacitor to go in here and speed this up a little bit actually. So let's get that in there. There he is. Good. So let's wang that out of there. Let's put that guy in. That should speed him up a little bit. Excellent. That's a lot faster actually, isn't it? Good. And then what's in here? I've got a double layer one in there as well. Do I want to fuss about doing that? Maybe not. Maybe we don't. Or maybe we do. Maybe we should just do that. Because then that will speed up climb flasks and also other stuff that we make. I can't quite think what else that's used for, but that should... Yeah, that's going relatively quickly now, isn't it? And I'm not quite sure how we automate the input of these guys into there, actually. I could probably put unbreaking on those, but am I that fussed about it? I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure. Anyway, they're done now anyway, so we should have those filters in stock now. How are we doing filters? Are you crafted? Fully crafted? Yes, 20 counting item filters. I swear to myself that I did that. I swear it. I do. I actually swear it. Right, so let's go to the Crypt. And then if we come round... Now, which way was it? Let's put our engine on. And then we can whiz along here. And crash straight into the wall. That was really bad. Let's go whiz along here. God, this thing is too fast. It's too fast at the moment. Right, here we go. This is where we need to be. Over to here. I could have just dropped down through the middle and come out the back here. I just realised that. So counting item filters. We want this to be on the insert. Yes. So one there, and then one there, and one there, and one there, and then one in the middle, like that. So the first thing that we want to do actually is to upgrade our current fusion injectors here. Now I've got these all hooked up to crystals, so I can take any one of these, I think. At least I thought I had them all hooked up to crystals. Are these not hooked up anymore? Yeah, they're all hooked up. They're just hooked up from different directions. And what I can do, I can upgrade these as well. And then that will allow me to have more points. So I can get rid of this one. That one's just there temporary. It looks awful. That's why I want to replace it. Yes, very good. And I think they get longer range as well. So let's take one of these. Let's grab any one of these ones, and let's grab like this one at the moment. Where did it go? Come here. I've got it. I've got it. I heard it. Good. Right. Hover off. Right, now let's look at the recipe that we need to be mucking about with. So for this basic fusion injector, what do I need to do? Actually, let's come out of that. Let's look at usage on you. So it needs 4 diamonds, and it needs the Wyvern cores, draconic cores, and a draconian block. Okay, so why don't we do the 4 diamonds for this one? And we need to be careful actually, because the one that we've just changed is there. So let's just do it on these 3 at the moment. So these can be a diamond each. So let's get some diamonds. Diamond. Let's get 4 diamonds from here, and then let's go 1 in there. Let's say 1 in there, and 1 in that one, and then 1 in that one. And then if we put these, let's just disable. Do we need to disable this one? It shouldn't. Nothing should go in there. Let's just double check to see if this works. So have they gone? These all. I did do this right, didn't I? So that should be. Why is this one not going? Let's go through here. So that's got diamonds in it. Did I not link that one to this one? Let's go from here and then to this one. So it's this one that's not working. Block connected. So is that last diamond gone now? Yes. Is that working? I think that's. They should all have diamonds in them. Yeah, that's working. That's fine. So let's see what happens, because I wasn't sure whether the counting item filters would detect that, because this block actually hasn't got anything inside it, or has it? Because it's over there. I'm not quite sure how these work, or whether that's just a. Yeah, they don't get taken, so that's good. That's fine. So that's the 4 diamonds that are in there, and then coming out this side, we're going to want another set of item filters, and we're going to need to link these as well. So we haven't done that yet either. But let's do one thing at a time. Let's get the conduit probe, and that's already got the configuration set to it, so that should be a case of going like this. Yes, cool. This makes it a lot quicker. A lot quicker. I think it was Triax actually that told me to use this. Yes, and is this one done? I'm not. I can't really see. Can't really see. Okay, never mind. Let's put one of these in each of these, like this, and like this, like this, and like this. So they're all on insert, and then we should be able to come over to here and say extract always active on this guy over here. So extract always active, good. And let's get. That looks a bit. I don't like that. I don't like the look of that. Never mind. We'll figure that out. It's because we come sort of out on this one. I like things to look symmetrical. I don't like it to go like that. I don't like that style. I like it like this. So let's get rid of this and this one. Is that a bit obsessive? I mean, I'm down. This is like my messy control room, or like messy underground part that's not really going to get seen much, and I'm sort of taking quite a bit of time to make it look neat. Is that, is that obsessive? It seems a bit obsessive to me. Let's get the final phantom face here. So this is going to be for the center one, and let's go back out here to this guy, and let's shift right click on this one, then let's come into here and shift right click on there, and it should connect. Yes, good. And then we want conduit on there. We want insert with counting item filter, and that's what we want on there for the moment anyway. Good, good, good. So this needs to be extract always active, and then if I put this in there, it should go into the center one, and yes it is, I can see it in there. Excellent. So that's that. They're linked to that. I need to link these ones up now. But you've seen me do this, so I'll quickly do this off cam, and I'll be back in a tick. Okay, so they're all connected. What I need to do now is to get the rest of the parts for this recipe. So it's some wyvern cores, so I need 9 wyvern cores, 9 draconian blocks, and 18 draconic cores. So I've got quite a few draconic cores. Let's get 18 of these. Nice. And then let's get some wyvern cores on craft as well. So 9 of these, because remember we've got 9 left to upgrade. So I should be able to, what am I missing? Refined obsidian. Now I thought I had refined obsidian on craft. But never mind, we can come and we'll fix that in a minute. So we've got those, we need the 9 draconian blocks. So let's get 9 of these. There we go. Right, so these bottom ones, so we'll do this one as the draconian blocks, and we'll put one like that. Then that should go in the bottom one, but just one of them should go. We'll put the diamonds in there. And then we just need to set this one up to be a draconic core, and we'll do this one over here as a draconic core as well. Then the middle one could be the wyvern core, and we're just going to figure out why our refined obsidian isn't working. So that should be sent over to here. Good. Okay, so all we need to do is figure out why we haven't got refined obsidian working. So where are we? Something very strange is going on with these wires. Every now and then the wires just break. It's really weird. I don't know why it keeps happening. So that should now bring those back online. We should be able to order some refined obsidian. Yes? Nice. Okay, so that means we should now be able to order some of those wyvern cores, I think they're called. Yeah, wyvern cores. So we need... How many was it? It was 9, wasn't it? So let's order 9 of these guys. Yes, that's all working now. I don't know why that keeps happening. I mean, there's nothing here that's damaging it. I haven't been up here to damage it. I'm really at a loss trying to figure out what keeps damaging these. Not quite sure. If you've got any idea, then give me a shout and let me know, because it's actually quite confusing as to why this isn't working. Right, there we go. There's the 9 draconic cores. Nice. So let's go home and let's go over to the Crypt. Over to here, and then if we come, it should be, yeah, it's behind here, isn't it? Good, good, good. And then through here, and then we should just be able to set this middle one up. This middle one up here to take these wyvern cores. Nice. And then they go in there, and then that should be all of this stuff in there. Now what I need to do is to trigger this, and I think it just needs a redstone pulse. So I think we need to deliver a signal to this. So let's get one of these phantom redstone faces, shall we? So let's get another. We've got the other phantom face, so we just need to order or craft actually one of these guys. So it says phantom redstone face, so maybe we can make one of these. Yes, nice. And we can just put this guy like here, like that, and then whiz back over to here, set this so we're talking about this guy, and then set it to this guy here, so that should connect to him. And I think what we need to do is give it a pulse. So what we could probably do is just give it a constant pulse, and the way we can do that is with a clock, I think. Redstone clock, extra utilities. Let's see if this one works. So maybe we can use this redstone clock to give it a continuous pulse. And is it not configurable? It's giving a pulse, but is this now receiving the pulse? Let's get rid of this for a moment. Let's get rid of this. Let's put something between these two. Let's get some redstone conduit from here. Let's hook this up like this. There you go, that's pulsing now. Well, let's just see if that works. So I triggered that manually. It didn't do it itself. I clicked the button. Right, so that one is now done. The 4 diamonds and the other bits and pieces have come out. So what I need to do is to get this one out of here. So that's one of those done. So let's replace this top one with it. Got him, good. So let's put him back there. Nice. And then we've got another one here. Now, that redstone pulse, that wasn't done by me, by the system. That was done by something else. I'm not sure if we need to deliver the redstone pulse underneath. That might be a thing, is it? Not quite sure. So maybe if we come back round here, and let's get this guy off there for the moment. And I think the link should maintain. I'm not quite sure. So let's have him back. Let's put this guy back down. Let's put him on there. And he's not connected. He's lost its connection. So let's go back around here again. Let's say this one. And then back round to here and then shift click here. Okay, so that's connected now. That should be okay. Now what we need to do is let's put this guy back in there. That should be sent out. And it should still not receiving the pulse. Still not receiving the pulse. So maybe here's another thing that we could do. Actually, let's run some redstone stuff down here. Let's go downstairs because this is how I was going to do it originally. I was just going to have it all sort of underground. Let's not do that. Let's grab this clock. And I think I'm not sure if I'm doing something completely wrong. But let's grab this. And let's get down here. Go away, spider. Let's have this coming down here. Oh, Jesus. I haven't got no sword with me. I'm infested with spiders. I haven't got time for that. Sorry, dudes. There's a little bit of a cheaty Pete way of getting rid of the spiders, but, you know. They're more of an annoyance than anything else. So this is pulsing now. So that's sending the pulse. And this is still not doing what it should be doing. Let's just double check something. Oh, hang on a minute. It's because it's not... Yeah, it's not on that face. So let's just see if we can get in here. I'm just going to have to break this for a moment. Okay, so redstone, strong signal, in and out. There we go, that's working now. Good. So that's pretty much automated because it's receiving that pulse. So let's just check that will work completely by itself without us having to interfere with it. Nice. And I think, does that mean that we lose our connection with this? Yeah, I think it does. So the connection... Oh no, it's connected, it's still connected to the block. That's good. It must be whatever block occupies that space. Okay, let's grab this one back out. Let's take him from there. And let's replace this one over here. There we go. And we need to now do one of these ones. So let's take this one. Yeah, good. Now where did that bit of draconium go? Is that stored within it? Yeah, it is. Let's grab that back out of there. Good, good, good. And then we need to go back over to here. And let's set this one to draconium. And then let's cancel draconium off there. So that should be okay. That should still work. Let's put the draconium back. Let's put this guy in here. So I can hear that, it's working. Sweet. Right, so just the rest of these to upgrade, and so I'll do those. That'll take me a few minutes. And then what we could probably do actually is we could set this up in a pattern actually. Do I want to set this up in a pattern? Because we're going to upgrade these and then we're probably not going to do them again. And that'll be, you know, given the amount of patterns that we've got in here, it'd probably be a bit of a waste of space. So I might not do that. I might just have these as manually for the moment. But we can see that we have got, if I come over to here, we have got our Fusion Crafter in our terminal here. It's pretty good. So what I'll do, I'll continue to upgrade the rest of these off cam, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so they're all now fully upgraded, well, up to Wyvern tier anyway. We obviously need to upgrade them to the next tier, but I don't think we can really do that like straight away because we need some Awakened Draconian blocks, and they're made using Dragon Hearts. So I think the next thing we need to do is to figure out how to automate Dragon Hearts, which is going to be killing... Mind you, that gives you 4, doesn't it? It gives you 4, and we're going to need 10. So we're going to need to kill the dragon like 3 times, or figure out a way to automate it, I believe. But we'll do that in the next episode. I've been looking at different ways to try and automate that, and I might have a plan, I might not. I'm not quite sure what I need to do to automate it. But what we'll do, I need to bite the bullet and start transferring some stuff across. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab all of the recipes from my Empower, because these should all work now without too much hassle. But then what I also need to do is to grab some of these drives as well and start taking my items across. I've got a lot of work to do off cam if I want to get all of my stuff fully working. It's not going to be a particularly good job and a particularly easy job to bring all this stuff over and start, you know, setting it all back up in our new area. But we need to do it. We have to do it. It's not something that I'm looking forward to, but I do need to do it. So put these items in our... Is it this one? Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Good. Let's put these items in here. So let's get all these loaded up. Then that should allow us to bring all of our items with us. So when we go back upstairs, up to here, this is the wrong side. I need to go over to this side. All of our items should now be here with us. Yes, good, but we can't craft nothing because we've only got 1 pattern. But what we can do is we can put these guys in here. Yes, I'm gonna have to drag them in. I can't shift click you, no. So let's put all of these in there. And then what we should be able to do is we might be able to order. Now, which one's probably the best one to try? So probably the Empowered Restonia blocks. So let's go to the only thing that we can craft, which is the Restonia. And what we'll need to do is Restonia crystal block. Also missing Ardite. Ah, I see. Now this is another problem that we're going to have because I haven't brought over any of my compacting drawers. They're all still here. So all of this stuff, all of this Ardite, this is Ardite, and also these as well, and also these as well. So that's a big problem. We need to bring those over as well, but I've already got a place set up where I'm going to put those. So if we go, I think it's like upstairs. It was over here that I decided I was going to set it up. And it's going to go into this area here. So I've already run in some cable down here. So this is where those drawers are going to go. So what we'll do, we'll just test this. We'll test this and we'll get it working. We'll get the Restonia one set up. What I need to do is to put these items that I've just retrieved in stock. So let's put these, and these in there. Then we should be able to go to Empowered Restonia crystal block and ask it to craft like 3 of these, and then that should, what it will do, it will send the items to the chest. So we need to go back downstairs and we need to come around the back here. Now those items will be sitting here in this chest waiting. So all we need to do is, it's only sent 1. You see, we ordered 3, and because we've got blocking mode set on there, it's only sent 1 set. So let's set these up. So let's say 1 of those on there, and we'll put that one back, and then 1 of these on there, and we'll put that one back. That will go, and then we need to get 1 of these and put that on this one, and then put that one back, and then we need to get the rose red, and we can put that one on, say, this side here, and put that one back, and then this Restonian crystal block needs to be on here, like that, and then that will go. You can hear it clicking into life already. Yes, nice. And let's see how quick that is, because I think it's a lot quicker than it was before. Nice. Look at this thing go. It's fantastic. I love it. Oh! Yes, yes, yes. And then we just need to configure the extraction. So let's grab the one that's... Let's grab this one. The extraction, did the extraction work? I think it's just extracting anything out of there. So I think that should have gone. Yeah, so what we need to do is we need to have that added to the extract whitelist of here. Okay, so that needs to go out of there. And then that one can go in there, and then it should complete that craft. And then if we watch it from here, actually we can't watch it from that one, and we'll have to go back upstairs because we're still linked to our old one. So where have I got? Have I got control? There we go. This is our little control station. So in terms of crafting, it's got one left to do, and I can hear it. I can hear it like the beating noise downstairs. So this one should complete in a second. Yes, I'll just check I haven't got anything left in my inventory. Complete, nice. So we should now be able to order empowered Restonian crystal blocks, and it should do it all by itself. So let's... I can hear it clicking already. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. It's fantastic. And we could probably split the other recipes like across these different ones, so we don't use up all the items in our item filters. The only thing that's going to be an issue is the amount of recipes that we've got in here, because we've got like 4 spaces left. And there's 83 recipes for this thing, so that might be a bit of an issue. But we can get another ME interface on here. Maybe put one underneath, and maybe have another chest if we need to. Actually, we could probably get another chest over here. That'll be okay. That'll be fine. Excellent, okay. So what I need to do, I need to start... What's going on with this guy? Why is this taking so long? The RF is struggling on these. What's going on here? Are you output? You're output. So you should be... 1 minute, you're not linked to anything. Ah, the top one's not linked. Top one's not linked? Maybe it needs to be linked. Let me just do something. So it's the top one that's struggling because it's not got any power coming into this crystal. There we go. Is that working now? That should be working? Yes. Sweet. Sweet. And then once that one completes, the other items should come into these guys over here. Nice. I don't think I'm ever going to get bored of watching this thing. And it's already started doing the next one. Sweet, nice. Okay, so yeah, I've got a lot of work to do bringing all this stuff over. It's going to take me a long time to do it. I won't bore you guys with doing that, but what I will do in between episodes is upgrade these crystals to these Draconic Energy Relay crystals, which actually no, to these ones, these Wyvern ones. Because it's just standard crafting, you just need 4 of these, and then that gives you 4 back, so that's not too bad. It just takes some energy cores and a draconic core, so not too much heartache with those. Now let's just double check that that recipe is completed. Let's come over to here. Completed? Excellent. Okay, so we've automated that fully. I just need to add the other recipes to that, which is not too bad, not too much hassle. You just sort of set those filters up without too much aggravation. So I need to upgrade these crystals. I probably need to then, I think, start looking into how we can automate these guys, these Awakened Draconian blocks. So that's going to be, well, not the Draconian blocks, more the Dragon Hearts. I need to figure out how we do that. We've got one. but that is in no way going to help us to get to where we need to get to. So that's plenty of stuff for me to do anyway. So hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, then please leave a like and a comment. And I've also fixed the Discord link, which was completely broken, and no one could get on it, and that should all be fixed now. So if you want to click the Discord link again in the About part of my channel, then you'll be able to get onto Discord and come and join me and the lads on there. We have a good time, and we're talking about setting up a server actually. Should be pretty good. In fact, I've bought the server. I've got the server. I just need to figure out how to set it up, how to get Age of Engineering on there, and possibly think about what pack to play next. So if you've got any suggestions for that, then please let me know. I know Lord Pines made a really interesting looking mod pack called a Polychromatic World, which looks amazing. He's put a lot of work into it, but he's still waiting on Riker to give him permission. So if you know Riker, then send him a message and tell him to get back to Lord Pine, because he's being incredibly rude and ignoring him, which I can't stomach. It doesn't sit right with me. So that's that. Okay, so hope you guys have enjoyed this episode for the 5th time, and I will see you guys next time.